Powerful Google Ad Tips video number 35.
So if your Google ad campaign is generating a lot of low quality leads, I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess that you're using maximize conversions bid strategy and you're tracking form submissions and calls as your primary conversion. This setup can often lead to a lot of low quality leads being generated by the campaign. This is because without conversion values, Google doesn't have any concept of lead quality. Unless you tell it so, it's going to assume all primary conversions have the same value. And low quality leads and bot spam leads are easier to come by. And so the algorithm is going to start prioritizing those conversions and those users because it doesn't know that they're not good. To combat this, I recommend actually setting up what converts to track offline conversions. The most common offline conversion to track is obviously the sale. But for some businesses that have a longer sales cycle, it makes more sense actually to track a marketing qualified lead as the primary conversion. With these higher quality conversion signals, now the bidding strategy can actually work to bring you the type of leads that are more likely to generate a sale. And you can more easily optimize the campaign to increase sales and not just leads. After integrating what converts on your website and then integrating it with your Google Ads account, you can choose between these three trigger types. This first one isn't really different from tracking form submissions and calls as your primary conversion. There is one big difference. By adding a sales value to the lead in what converts, it can push the sales value to Google Ads so that conversion has a value, which then allows you to optimize the campaign to increase your return on ad spend. But if you are receiving a lot of low quality leads and you want to break the negative feedback loop that max conversions bid strategy is generating, then I recommend using the sales value received or added as the trigger type. This will trigger a conversion when a sale happens. Now, if you have a sales cycle that's longer than 90 days, then it makes sense to actually trigger the conversion when there's a qualified lead. That's what this option is here. What Converts likes to call it quotable instead of qualified. It's just a bit of their marketing. And also keep in mind with this trigger type, you can also update the conversion with sales values when a lead closes. And that data will be pushed back to Google Ads. So you can then optimize the campaign to increase return on ad spend, even if you're not using this